matter. And then, Danny's like, it doesn't matter, I'm right here with you, so it doesn't matter what you do. Then um she texts in chat, and she's still texting me right now. Okay, I'll read those in a second. But after she said, I will go with you, and I'm like, okay. And I talked to Danny. She's like, okay, well, you can just go because, I'm right here with you. You can take her. So I'm like, okay. And then she takes in chat. We have the screenshot of it, but she texts in chat, Freddie and Danny, not being rude at all to you guys, but bro, I had a crush on you, Freddie. Okay. When she texted, I had a crush on you, Freddie, the day I met you in the game. And then, you know, I don't know. Brooklyn, come over here real quick. Brooklyn, how old are you? Seriously. How old are you?
Brooklyn, we're not being mean to you or anything. Please understand that, but you need to tell us how old are you in real life, like your actual age. I don't want to hear about you having a boyfriend or anything. I just need your real age.
Look, Brooklyn. Um, I see now. All right, because I was nice to you, like I told you. Um, I'm your big brother. You're my little sister. If anybody messes with you, come to me. Tell me if you don't go to one of the higher ups, and I'll go to him and I'll handle the situation and stuff like that. But I mean, now, you know, you've kind of made it like for me to even be around you now, because I'm like, I gotta go fix my car. You're like, I'll go with you, and then you're texting all this in the chat, like, you're how old are you? Because you're young. To our understanding on what you say, your age, you're young, and you shouldn't be texting like that. Like, and then now, you, I can't even have now. If I don't know, you're saying that you had to get it out because you felt like, you just had to get the situation. This is not gonna leave between here. We're gonna have this conversation. This is us. Nobody. You're not gonna have a million people coming at you about the situation. But the thing is, Brooklyn, you're too young for that. And now I don't even feel safe, just being around you. Having you in my car, going to go do anything, upgrade my car no matter what it is. I don't feel safe with that. And then it's like, you're saying you just had to get it out. I don't know, Brooklyn. You could have kept that yourself, really, because and then I know, like, I'm with Danny. I know you know this, so it's like, I don't even know why you would do that. And then I don't know. Then you put me in a difficult spot, because now it's I feel uncomfortable. And then you're Brooklyn, you gotta realize that there are predator type men in real life. There, you would find out. Find out what? I thought you were a sister. Like, yes, like, what do you mean? I looked at you as a little sister. That's why I call you Lil Sis. Like, by someone else. Who? Someone like who? Like, someone like who? Why would anybody think that you like me, Brooklyn? Literally, I've been calling you Lil Sis the whole time. You've
Brooklyn,
been bro.
this is uncomfortable, and not because I feel some type of way. I know Freddie. I know he's not gonna take it there. Like, we're always together, right, on the game in real life. Like, but like, if I'm not there on the game, and I say like something goes down, but I'm here in real life and I'm seeing like there's no proof. So it's gonna be his word against yours, and I'm very, very, very uncomfortable with this. Like I allowed him to talk to you, and like he's respectful, and I know he wouldn't do these type of thing, or he would keep you in line. But Brooklyn, come on, like this is like the second time I need to speak to you on this. Like you don't do these types of God, Keish, I do not know. I do not want to get into this again, but this is very fucking uncomfortable.
My thing, Brooklyn, is you're a minor. From everyone's understanding, you're a minor. There's real life men on NRP. There's real life men on this game that if you tried those things with, they wouldn't care how old you are. They're predators. Those aren't good people. That's what you got to understand. Those aren't good people. Like you, and you're putting yourself in these type of situations, you can get yourself into some real life danger. Like I know you're Freddie, you're like a brother, but I'm not. But you just everything you just said null and voided me being a brother, Brooklyn. Like I can't even be around you because then I ain't finna be around you anyway to let anything get stirred up towards my name. I can't even let that happen. Yeah, I can't.
Look, Brooklyn, I'm gonna just say this, and I need to clarify. Brooklyn, I do not care when you like this guy. I don't even care that you like him. I care that what if something goes down and I'm not there? Even if I'm in real life, there is no proof you can get him in trouble. Stay away from him, please. I'm not joking, Brooklyn. I do not play these games, and I'm like, I am the nicest person here, but do not piss me off because if he gets into anything like that, I am going to have to get on with you. I'm not playing this game with you. That is what I need to say.
Listen, look, and look, Brooklyn, you can, and even saying something like that, you're a minor. You can get me in trouble. You can say something like that, and somebody can see that and think I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to be doing, and I can get in trouble for those things. You can't do that. You like these are like look. You need to. I don't know what you do on a regular, but you need to start looking up on your phone cases of what happened to, you know, women who are young and they talk to older men. There's too many things that goes on from missing women and little girls to all type of stick to your age range if that's what you want to do. If you want to like people, there's little kids on this game. There's other little dudes on this game that are on here that you could maybe try something with. But yeah, but no, but you just put me in, yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Brooklyn. It's not you that you don't want to lose me as a friend. I don't even feel comfortable with that. Because no, I just can't, Brooklyn. I can't even communicate with you. So I just want to say, Yeah, but I have to, Brooklyn. I'm sorry, but I gotta keep it. I gotta protect myself at the end of the day. Like I gotta protect. So it's. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I don't even roll like that. I got a daughter of my own. I would never allow my daughter to do some stuff like this, Brooklyn. This is like out of line. Like you gotta. There's real life things that can happen to you. Cause regardless if you get kicked out of the HP faction and you go somewhere else, or no matter where you go, you being a little girl trying to talk to grown men is insane. You'll put yourself or another somebody in a predicament that they can't even get out of.
Please explain, Freddie. Please. Before you
What?
make a final decision, please just let me explain. I wanted to tell you and Danny this before because I didn't want any issues to happen. Because I'm already friends with you guys. I don't want to lose you, Freddie, because when I met you, you promised to have my back. And that's why I trust you as a big brother. I don't trust a lot of people. And yes, I told you that I did like you, but how
Brooklyn, you
can I?
can't.
What else am I supposed to do? Like, that from you? Like, I don't want you to hear that from anyone else.
I told you I had your back because I looked at you as a little sister, Brooklyn. That doesn't
Yeah, and
mean
I look up as a big brother, and Danny as a big sister. And now you're saying that I'm gonna lose you. I won't. I told you guys that way this wouldn't become an issue. I told you guys because of that. And like I said, I know it's wrong, and I don't want you to tell Balzer Ross.
that.
Look,
Listen, Brooklyn,
and Brooklyn, another thing is, like, I even if I want to speak to you, like, I can't. You speak reckless. You don't think before you speak. You're manipulative. Like, you're literally trying to make it seem like it's not a big deal. But do you know that everyone who was there in that lobby who saw that, if an admin had passed through and was aware of the situation, we all would be getting hit with RPs and stuff. And
you wouldn't get
no,
hit with no
no.
RP. I would get hit with RP. It would be my
And
name on the line.
okay, come from where I'm staying, though. So,
What?
buddy, remember the day when I met you? When you were a gang member, remember that?
Okay.
Danny, remember when I met you when I was Brooklyn Sanchez?
Okay. What are you getting at, Brooklyn?
That I. It's not like I want. It's not like I want to get you guys in trouble. I don't use you guys that much, my friends, and I understand what I did was wrong and all that. But I couldn't. I felt like that would have been wrong of me to keep that in. I'm not saying that, and I'm sorry that I did that. Why?
because you have been doing this exact thing to everyone, and then you get on here and you cry. And as I said, Brooklyn, I'm at the place where you just pissed me off because we were good, we were okay. Right now I can't even trust you to speak to him. I can't even like do. Wow, do you not get this shit, Brooklyn? I cannot trust you to even say hi to him because you talk reckless.
No, I don't even the rules. I don't know. Supposed to do. Let's Freddie hear this from someone else. If someone out and told Freddie, no, that's why I came to him. That's why I came to Danny. That's Danny. No offense. And then I said that because I didn't want them knowing from someone else. I like you guys both as friends. I would never I would never break that. And that's why I brought it to your attention. That way me and you guys can work it out. Do you not even
Brooklyn,
see?
I'm not even gonna lie, Brooklyn, bro. Look, I don't like. It just sound like some next level stuff. Are you actually? How old are you? Like your serious real age? Because, like to me, a little bit. You sound like you could be older than what you're saying that you are, but then you also sound young at the same time. But this is like like I can't even hold it in because it seems like some manipulative stuff. Because there was nothing to work out. I literally was calling you my little sister, treating you as a there was nobody thinking nothing of liking me. Well, she's gone.
So, yes, that is what I was just explaining to him because he was telling me to calm down. But like yesterday, when Kev came online and asked to get to be she literally said to him, "Can I go to your apartment?" Didn't Mrs. Grant went off on you for that like 2 days in a row, and then bro, this is she keeps doing this over and over and over again, and I don't want to have to deal with this. I send you these screenshots, Keisha, but like I'm done with this shit. Like I, I don't know. I
My
just
thing
don't
is,
trust her.
my thing is, there's there's more
Yes, the other.
screenshots in the
It
chat.
doesn't
Just
matter where
scroll
it
back.
goes.
I know. Just scroll back up in the chat because there's more messages that she sent while we were right here. But Kishi Wishi, is there some way that you or either Dr. Ross could get in touch with an admin to get her an IP ban? Because she don't need to be on this game at all. She needs a IP ban because even if she gets kicked out of the fact, she's just gonna leave somewhere and do the same thing to another grown man or to anything like that. And I don't play like that. That's I'm like, nah.
Excuse me. Brooklyn is not a child. Not a child, man. That is an older
What
lady.
you mean?
That is an older lady trolling.
What?
Just like she,
I was wondering. I was wondering if she was a kid or if she was older. How do you know she's a? How do you know she's an old
because
lady?
she over and over that she can't get Discord. She can't have Discord, but she's somehow turning in green tickets and blue tickets and red tickets. So she definitely say what now? Yeah, Brooklyn is not a child, man. She's an older lady. She's trolling. Yeah,
But
some
that's
definitely.
like, but
But I
that's
got
like,
it.
that's what I'm saying. Twisted and sick though. Like what? Like wait, so because now I had to ask her after just talking to her. She sounds like she could be older, but she sounds like she could be young as well. So my thing is like, what kind of twisted sick game is she trying to play? Because
She's playing a game. What we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to help Ross get her out of here. She already got one reprimand. I got a video. I don't know why it's not playing of her harassing somebody earlier. You're gonna have to get these videos. You're gonna have to get them together. You're gonna have to turn them in so we can reprimand her out of here.
my thing is just she needs to get a full blown IP ban because even if okay, say she gets kicked out of the faction, she's just gonna leave and be out there and she gonna go back into this little if she is not a child, and even if she is a child, she gonna keep going back into this sick game. She gonna take it to the next man, and it's gonna be the same exact situation. And she
Listen,
don't
this is
understand. I don't
this
play
is
like
gonna have
that,
to,
bro.
this gonna be the easiest. This gonna be the easiest way out. This gonna be the easiest way. Since she wanna keep screaming, she's 17. Keisha Weesh, I need you to go into the project rules, right in the project rules, 18 plus to join to be a medic. Once you do 18 plus to be a medic, there's no other way around but to fire her because her herself, I I had to go back into an old video the day when she was like, "Hey, I just turned 17," so we all know that she's saying she's 17. So put 18 plus in the goddamn thing and fire her because she's too young to
Bro,
work here.
boo. And
Oh, I
and
know,
boo,
and
that's not gonna work, bro. Yes, that may work to do the 18 plus thing, but Brody, if she
I
really
know. Boy, it's crazy.
still gonna go out there. She could still go to another faction. She could still go to another
We
server.
can't hear you, Freddie.
I'm saying, can you hear me now? Hello.
Your hand on your mic or something.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. The 18 plus thing ain't even gonna work. Admins need to get involved, and she need a permanent IP ban from across all accounts, all everything. Because even if she get kicked from here, she can still go to another server and do the same exact thing. And she can like, bro, I don't play like that. Like,
but
bro,
she
you
can
see,
go. She can go to another server, bro. We don't care. We just want that crap away from
no,
us.
bro, she can do this too, bro. Look, even if the she can get real life people in trouble for that, bro. She need to be off the whole game. Like, and it's sick man out there, bro, that might if just say she a kid. Just say she a kid. There is real life sick men out there, bro. She can get bro, I don't even know, bro. And she can get other people in trouble, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's she needs to be taken off of the game in a whole. Is what I'm saying, bro. She don't need to be allowed back on the game. No service, no nothing, because that's leaving opportunity for other men, other grown men to either get in trouble, get real life charges thrown on them, or if she is a kid, for them to get I don't know, bro. I
No,
don't
let
know.
me tell you what's gonna happen. If she a kid and in an adult within this faction get down on her or do whatever happened, it's gonna fall back on Kishi Wishi, Dr. Ross, Dr. Hope, and Kim Horton. So that's what's gonna happen. Y'all got to get rid of her ass.
I
No,
mean,
enough,
in a way, in a way,
enough
Keisha would be
votes
my
from
role model.
HP. Enough votes from HP. She be able to get out here. We are peeing, and it's a role play. We're all voting for her to be gone. That should get her out of here. She too
See,
damn old and smart to do something dumb to get fired.
see, and that's the thing. I don't see. I understand from your point of view. So how do you know she was putting in tickets?
Just a little birdie in the sky.
So Brooklyn. I need you. Hey, listen. I need you to be 100 and answer the question and be for real. Are you a little kid? How old are you in real life? NRP. How old are you?
She's an old lady playing as a child.
How old are you, Brooklyn? Use your real voice. How old are you?
Yeah, I just come at it.
Yo, Jacob, can you go downstairs?
I'm going to rank up.
You're 17. But Brooklyn, so Brooklyn, I don't even know what to say because now this seem like some I don't even know what to think because this is like some like Michael Myers. This is like some real like nightmare type stuff that you doing. It's like real creepy vibes. Are you legit 17?
Dr. Ross don't even want you working. Don't nobody want you working here, man.
Listen, Brooklyn, you're you're doing things that you know you shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I don't even. You was just texting us back, so how do you not hear us?
Okay, I'm sorry. What's going on here?
Okay, so basically, look how this all started. I walked into HP, and as soon as I walked in, I went behind. Well, I collected my pills. I went behind the desk. Well, first I wasn't even. I wasn't on. And I guess Brooklyn was saying that she wanted me to get on the game, and she was saying to Danny like, that's my brother or whatever. Tell him I love him, or and I want him to get on the game or something like that. So I talked to her through the mic. I'm like, okay, I'm finna get on or whatever. I had ended up getting on. I collect my pills. I came behind the desk. Then I was talking to her. I'm like, "What's up, little sis?" She's like, "What's up, bro?" And yo, Akil, can you go downstairs just real quick, Brody, please?
Wait,
Cause
no,
then
do not. No, Brooklyn, stay right here. Relog your game. This is ridiculous.
is Mr. Kennedy. So so anyway, I'm behind the desk. I say, I got to go put some parts into my car, and then she's like, "Okay, can I go with you or whatever?" And then I'm talking to Danny. And I'm like, well, are you gonna come too? She's like, well, I'm already right here with you, so I mean, I guess you can. She was like, you can just take her with you. So I'm like, okay. And then she sends in the chat. Let me see if it's still up there. We still got the screenshot. Yes, it's still up there. She said, uh Freddie and Danny Freddie and Danny not being rude at all to you guys. But bro, I had a crush on you, Freddie, sent the day I met you in the game. And I'm like, whoa. And I'm like, whoa, no, you can't be saying stuff like that. Like you can't be saying stuff like that. So I don't know. I took a ride to go upgrade my car with Danny because I didn't even know how to fully react to the situation. And then, I guess she was texting Danny after that. She got the messages. She screenshotted them or whatever. And then, yes, that's what I'm saying. So then, Danny screenshotted the other messages that she privately texted her. Then she privately texted me as well. I screenshotted them too. But, I don't know. My thing is, I don't. She she's supposed to be a minor. I don't know if, but then, people say that she's older than 17, but she's playing at 17. But I don't know if she is 17. When she talks, she sounds like it's a possibility that she could be older than what she's saying she is. But then she also does sound young. But my thing is, I don't know what type of sick type twisted game or whatever. I know y'all just had a conversation about this happening. You know what I'm saying? Like I told her, yeah, you can get somebody in trouble. You're a minor. You saying this, you could have said this to somebody else or something, and somebody could have been around. You could get whoever it is, and me doing that to me, you could get me hit with all type of RPs, police on me in real life. I'm already dealing with real life charges, real life situations. Like this is serious. You know what I'm saying? This is real life situations. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, like I don't know. I think with all the messages that we have and Kishi Wishi recorded, I think somebody needs to, Miss Ross, Dr. Ross, you should talk to admin and she needs to get a permanent IP ban or something, like across all servers, all accounts, because at the end of the day, if she's older than what she's saying, then at that point she's playing some sick twisted game or whatever. And if she's 17, she can get on and she keeps trying to talk and going after grown men, she's gonna get somebody in like trouble. She's gonna get somebody in some real life trouble.
Understood.
Real
You're
life
playing with people's
situation.
lives, not even in the game. You're playing
Yeah.
with people's lives outside of the game. Brooklyn,
Right.
I'm I am so done. I'm saying this now. I am done. I gave you a chance yesterday. We just spoke about this less than 24 hours ago. You're still doing the exact same thing that you did yesterday. You're not learning from your mistakes. We're saying you saying that you don't know, you forgot this, you forgot that. At this point, it's not a mistake. At this point, it is a choice. Um, you are being disrespectful. You know what you're doing. You know how you're playing with people's lives. You think this is a chess game and you're moving the pieces. I don't know. Brooklyn, I'm done. No, no more sorries. You do this every day. Literally every day it's drama with you, Brooklyn. Every single day it's something. I swear it is. Can't even get off the game for 2 hours. I gotta get back on the game because you're starting starting drama. Why are you do what again? This is day three of the same drama over and over again. What's the issue, ma'am?
Brooklyn, you are a minor. Like you're gonna get. I don't know if you
Huh?
doing it because you got some type of sick game going, but you can get somebody, especially men, these men in real life jail. These are things that can ruin men's lives for the rest of their lives. What you're doing, like you're out of pocket, Brooklyn, for real. And then I don't know if you're older than you saying that you is, and I don't know if you a minor. But either way it go, yes, if you get it, then you should stop. But you keep going with it. So really, in reality, you're never gonna stop. Like you gonna keep doing what you're doing. And I don't know how this situation gonna go, but I turn the messages in for myself, and also put it
Please turn the messages. Whatever
and,
evidence you guys have
and
collected, please, please, please send it
I
to me.
got you. I got you. We'll send everything, and I'll let Miss Dr. Ross send her ticket in, and I'll also send a ticket in because I think you need a permanent account ban. And of all IP, you gonna land somebody in some serious stuff. Literally, you gonna land somebody into some serious stuff.
And look, I want to say something. I'm listening. Honestly, Brooklyn, they not like trying to get you banned. They trying to protect you at the end of the day because it can be some man on this game that really can go along with it, and then really, hurt you in real life, So I think it's best for to get your account banned too, just to protect. I hate to hear some young girl on this game or a young boy, getting hurt or anything like that, or sexually harassed or anything. So that's a protection.
What you doing, like I say, I don't know if you grown and you playing little twisted games, or if you're a kid and this is what you're doing. But going after grown men is crucial. Do you know what you gonna do to these grown men? There's once you send them to jail, once they if it because this there's a possibility this can make it back to real life. With everything that you're doing, these admins can send in tickets, and I'm pretty sure it's a way that this can get reported to the IRL real life police NRP. If it gets back to them, the police ain't finna play around with no man who's doing things like this with a little girl, and they will try to do their best to find out who this is. They got Gmails that's connected, things that leads them to the IRL person, IRL person. You know what I'm saying? That can land a man in jail. Do you know what happens to men in jail that messes with little girls? Do you know there's plenty men that have daughters of their own that's sitting in jail that ain't gonna never see another light of day? Do you know what'll happen to these men that you trying to talk to? Some real life brutal things. You know what I'm saying? It's Brooklyn. I don't even know because at this point, like I said through your conversation, I don't know if you a kid or I don't know if you grown. Cause you sound like you older than that, but you also sound like a kid. So I don't understand. But probably a job, man. I'm not even gonna lie. You need to lose your whole service. You need to lose everything because you playing a twisted game. You done already been warned with the Kevin thing.
And
I
honestly, something like that can happen too because I think if I can remember and go back, it happened in COD or in Fortnite. You're putting this game at risk where they can shut the whole game down so that way they can do investigation and nobody will be able to play. You know, it happened like that. I don't know if it was on COD
What they're
or
gonna do
Fortnite.
is what they're gonna do is come out the leader in this faction. 'Cause nine
yeah,
times
and
out of
then
10, when she mess with somebody, it's gonna be somebody in this faction, just like she just did before. Then they're gonna come out to Dr. Ross, Keisha Weisha, what's his name? Hope, Kim. That's who they're gonna come after. Cause you ain't even supposed to be here.
and then
Yep.
that's the craziest thing too. And the craziest part about it is it'll be your word against whoever's word. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I ain't even get you in my car. And luckily, we ain't even make it outside because at the end of the day, you it'll be your word versus versus a man's word, and you'll get a man jammed up real bad. Because at the
What
end of the
what
day,
the
if
hell is
you
she
don't,
talking about?
what?
How can I keep that from them? You know what?
Brooklyn,
Honestly, I think you should log off and just don't even come back on here. It's sign up
No,
for Iron
Brooklyn,
Exclusive.
this is enough. I that is ridiculous. That is sick. That is
I ain't gonna
sickening.
cap.
Why
she's
are you
I
doing
trolling.
ain't
that? She
I'm
is a
convinced.
troll. She's a troll. I mean, I discovered that
I'm
she is
convinced.
trolling. That is.
She's
I'm done.
trolling.
I'm convinced she's older than that now. Cause I don't think no little kid say nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Just keep, continuously saying, I know it's not right, but how can I just keep that? It ain't no little kid that's gonna talk like that. That's a grown woman talking behind that screen. That's a fact. That's a grown woman talking behind that screen, Brooklyn. You not no kid. You need to go
But
ahead, pop on the mic, let us hear your real voice, and then go on about your day, Brooklyn. Cause what you doing is some real next level movie, or I don't know, type of weird. You giving me mad weird vibes.
I'm not gonna
But
lie, when she asked to go with him, like I said to him, I said, you know what, because he asked me to go, and I said, you know what, you can go with her. I'm here with you in real life, so I'll be right here. But good thing, because like the minute she sent that message, I had to tell his ass come back here, because what the hell, like Brooklyn, you don't do that type of stuff. That is crazy, and you're lucky that there were people there, because it would have been our word against hers.
yeah, and I ain't even see the message.
let her ass go right now.
And she told me, look what's in the chat.
Let her go. You got too many votes. You got too many hands up.
My thing is, she